So, welcome everyone to fishing, specifically Call of the Wild, the Angler. My name is Dizzy, and inaccurate fishing hype. Oh gosh, um, yeah, we are jumping in a bit of a scuffed stream. Tried to stream some Prehistoric Kingdom. The game didn't work, and so we're here now instead. Uh, Avalanche Studios, or possibly Avalanche somebody else. I can't remember. We'll skip the old intro cutscene. Where shall we play? Shall we go to Norway, or shall we head back to Wyoming? Oh, I've got a purple thing here in Wyoming. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm gonna go here simply because I don't know what the purple thing means, and I'm hoping that I might be able to find out. But we've got some missions that we can try and do in Golden Ridge. I'm not sure if we ever actually finished off the tour mission, to be honest. We might not have. Nope. We still got to visit some hot springs. That's hilarious. Alright, shall we get onto that? Where are the hot springs? Up here, I guess. Okay, we'll do challenges. Oh my god. Golden Ridge Reserve legendary fish active? What does that mean? What does that mean? It's not a tutorial mission, is it? Favor? No. Game guide? No. Learn about drag. Challenges? Is it on the map? I can't see a legendary fish on the map. How distressing. Okay, well, I guess it's out there somewhere. We just have to kind of find it. Who says we should all learn more about drag? We should. Okay, Hot Springs Party, I think, first and foremost. That's definitely the most important thing we could be doing. What on earth is that? Is that a lookout point in the middle of bloody nowhere? Maybe we'll have to head there afterwards. We're going to fast travel to the trailhead and set off on an explore. I'm assuming that there's not going to be any fish to actually catch at the hot springs, on account of them being hot springs, which are not traditionally particularly good places for vertebrates to live. I think we're going uphill. Yes. I guess I'll mark off there as the first junction that we're actually going to come to. People says to scoop them out pre-cooked. That would be lovely. Although they might also all taste like bad eggs, given that hot springs are famously sulfurous. But it's probably no worse than the things they do to fish in Norway. Uh-oh. Going off-road. God, the car feels slow today. Maybe it's just because we're going uphill. Or Sweden? Yeah, yes. I was mostly singling out Norway just because we have a Norway map now, where we do fishing, and presumably we're the ones doing the terrible things to fish. Or at least we're giving them to Torbjorn the Terrifying Giant to do. Can you get up here, car? Yes, at 10 miles per hour. Blimey. Bimmer says burying them on the beach for 6 months or however long. Is that how they do it? Is that how they get the sort of the weird, I'm in air quotes, preservation technique. Come on, car. Come on, car. You can do it, I promise. Oh my gosh. Well, we're out of the sort of sandy area and into proper grassland, so hopefully it might be a bit flatter from now on. Oh, there's a lovely lake here. I don't think I fished in this lake before. Let's drop out, see what I have on me for fishing with. Oh, that rock has a bit of an outline going on. I don't know if it shows up on the stream. Right. Can I stand on the log? I can stand on the log. Let's have a look at the rods. What have I got? Spoon. Happy with a spoon. I've also got, this is set up for lure with a spinner as well. Okay. We'll try the spoon for a couple of throws. I forgot I'm using accessible casting now. So I was instinctively pulling back on my mouse, trying to cast it when I didn't need to. Oh, it's deep here. 15 meters is a lot of lake. Okay, fishy boys, get biting. Got him. Okay. Now, this is not likely to be exciting, because he's almost certainly a rainbow trout. He is a rainbow trout. He's always a rainbow trout. On this map, whatever you've caught, it's almost certainly a rainbow trout. I just need to open up my little map that you all know that I keep for myself, because like I said, I've not been to this lake before. No, I have actually been to this lake before. I've caught whitefish, rainbow trout, and what are you supposed to be? Golden trout. I've caught golden trout here as well, apparently. Alright, well, I'll spoon once more. See if I can get a golden boy, because I think they take a spoon. And then we'll move on and find the hot springs. Because I'm guessing what happened last time I was here was I was supposed to be going to the hot springs and got distracted. Anyone? Anyone coming for a nice tasty spoon? Oh, there's someone over there. But obviously not a spoon-inclined individual. That's fine. We can move on with our lives. Alright. Oh wow, there's someone splashing about over there. Go on. I'll be cheeky. Here he comes. There we go. Got him. I think it's just another rainbow. That's fine. No golden boys for me today. Okie doke. Where's my car? Where's my car? Where's my car? that up as well. Otherwise, I won't be able to learn interesting facts about fishing. Oh, I should change my stream title and things, shouldn't I? Now that I'm fishing. Wonderful. Stream successfully updated. Amazing. Okay, off we go. Back on the road. Boom boom. Is there a horn button? Oh god no, that's definitely not a horn button. I want to make my car go beep beep. Why have you put a car in this game that doesn't have a beep beep button? Oh, that's also not a beep beep button. I gotta look in the menu actually. Options. Give it the mouse bindings. No. Terrible. Shaking my teeth. Boom Boom says beep beep scares the fishes. I mean, I guess that's true. But it's not like I have to beep beep at the fishes. If I don't want to. Wait, have I been here? No, okay. I just know that it is there. Hello. What does this say? We got the info board, a sign. Oh, this is just the same history board that there is everywhere. What I never understood is in all the narration and dialogue about this place. There's the springs, by the way. On your right, if you look out while driving and trying not to crash, you will get a glimpse of the springs. And not at all of the road. Where am I going here? Can I turn right here? There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, he always oh, all the stories, the people coming back were called madmen. It's just like, dude, people know what hot springs are. These aren't the first, they're not special. Oh, I have gone the wrong way. How did I manage that then? That's fine, we can do a right turn here. I know it says this is a footpath, but we're going to pretend that the car is our feet. They are kind of special. I mean, okay, but if I told you, oh, I've been to this new place, and there are puddles of water lying around that are kind of warm, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, he's mad. Will the car fit on here? Unstable ground, boiling water, stay on designated trails, slippery when wet or icy. Water use. Swim only in Garnet River. Beware of river currents. Regulations prohibit food and beverages, indecent exposure, entering boiling river, defacing thermal feature, or walking off the trail. Well, that sounds very boring. I want to do all of those things. And I probably am going to, and no one is going to care because it's a video game. Throwing coins, rocks, or other objects into pools is illegal. What about maggots? Can I throw... Oh my god, that's pretty. Just the purple reflection there, that's very pretty. Actually, can I throw myself in? That's illegal, right? I don't die or anything. Okay, can we get over the fence? We can! Onwards. Where do I need to go? I need to take the first right. This is the hot springs proper. This is the actual springy bit of the hot springs. Ow. Just bumping off all the scenery. That's fine. Uh-oh. I crashed. Oh, it put me back here. Boo! Boo! Okay, we made it. Right, where am I going from here? Up here. God, going upstairs in the car is pretty precipitous. It's pretty scary when you just can't see the ground underneath you. Guess I need to come off the pathways and go right. Up this way. Uh-oh. Ah, there we are.
Natural resource first utilized by the ancestors of the Shoshone further back than the books go. Mountain men exploring the area came back with tall tales of bubbling mud and steaming rivers, leading to high ridicule from their despondent comrades.
See what I mean?
It seems nature's gems were dismissed as pure delirium. But further expeditions and explorations elucidated the matter better than words ever could. The stories were real, and the beautiful, bubbling geysers were our park's very own wonder. The history of our hot springs as a hot property goes back to 1906, and one Gregoire Lacroix, a French-Canadian immigrant who staked a mining claim on the banks of this here park.
Ah, oh dear.
What he found himself in was a spot of hot water, and much like that Archimedes fella, soon thunk of something crafty. Riverbank hot tubs were the first place his mind went, and soon folk from all over were following along. Decades later, mud ain't the only thing heating up. Turns out Mother Nature's bounty ain't half easy to make a few pennies off. But hey, what can you do? They treat me nicer than any other parasites I got, and they never forget my birthday, which is more than I can say for my tapeworm.
I only just sort of processed the last half of that where he's talking about his tapeworm. Thanks, Clay. I'm glad to know about it, question mark? I'm looking around to see if there's a collectible. There normally is. Oh, this is a warden station. Clay can come here, can he? Is this a fast travel point as well? Okay, can I fast travel to the other points of interest? Okay, I can. Never mind, that's not special then. Boom says secret bait unlocks tapeworm. Yeah, just get Clay to take off his trousers, dangle himself over the water. Warning. Bear frequenting area. There is no guarantee of your safety. America is wild sometimes. I've apparently found 9 out of 10, and I finished quest, which is the important bit. But where's the 10 out of 10? Where's the last place that I need to go? I suppose it's one of these question marks. Well, let's wander up to that one. Get me car. We're doing more adventuring. It's a fishing game, so naturally we are going to do a very small amount of actual fishing. Oh, it's called Bear Lodge. Well, no wonder Clay lives here. Oh god. Where am I going? Oh, we have a Yi. Welcome, Yi. Unfortunately, you missed us doing some Prehistoric Kingdom. Although you didn't miss a lot, because the Prehistoric Kingdoming didn't really work. What way does it think I'm facing? What you missed was me attempting the tutorial to find out the tutorial is bugged and doesn't work, and then attempting to actually build some park and finding out that the edit groups button, which is pretty important when you want to build anything in your park, is also bugged and didn't work. So all I really got to do was kind of show Boom Boom around. Which is a shame, because it looks like they've added some exciting stuff. I think I'm turning left here. Instead, we've come here to the old Golden Ridge. Apparently there's like an Omega Legendary fish somewhere in the park. Right, let's park up. Right by the stairs, please. And up we go. Grab the old look-see lookout tower. I don't know how I'm supposed to find the Omega Legendary fish, because there's an awful lot of water that it could be in. Just letting me know that there is one isn't very helpful. Where's the old... There we go.
They were promised the right to hunt within the park. That was a right that was forcibly ripped away from them. It's one of the many reasons it's so important to me today to do everything we can to work with their descendants.
E says, be careful, Dizzy, don't want you falling down a cliff again. I'm sure that won't happen. That's definitely not immediately what I'm planning to do when I drive over this way. Not at all. How have I been? I've been good. Been keeping well. Actually, that being said, I woke up this morning to discover I've contracted my first ever case of athlete's foot, which is unpleasant. There we go, down we go. Oh, the car will be fine. If it's not stuck. There we go. The car will be fine. This is all fine. Yeah, other than that, doing alright. What's that? It's a fungal infection of the feet. Which I probably picked up when I was at my dancing festival a week and a bit ago. Where I was obviously surrounded by a lot of people with very sweaty feet on account of we were dancing. And that kind of happens at such places. Yep. I know, isn't it pleasant? Aren't you glad you asked? It manifests itself as nothing more than like a red irritation to the skin, though. It's not unusually unpleasant to look at or anything. It just is conceptually not very fun. Okey-doke, we're nearly there. Oh my god, I nearly flipped the car. That's fine. Or maybe I did a wheelie, one of the two. He apparently actually got a nice amount of sleep, which is a change for them, so congrats. Okay, new trailhead. Fantastic. This must have... There we go, there's a collectible. I was like, this must have a collectible. It's literally glowing in front of me. Humphrey G. Huschenbeth, number 3. Oh, I do want a handbook. Notes. Okay, so we've missed number 2. That's fine. If you're reading this, I'm likely dead. I might be alive, and I'm in love with the Bigfoot. I'm madly in love with Bigfoot. I first saw the Bigfoots just a few meager months ago, and what I felt was electrifying. I never thought someone like me could experience love at first sight. It took me back to when I first tried to scale the pain fence to gaze upon the farmer's cows on that balmy summer afternoon. Uh, uh, I thought love was something you only read about in Tracker's Digest, but it is real, it is wonderful, and it is mine. Provided I find the Bigfoot, and I will find the Bigfoot even if it kills me. Astonishing. What a message. Thank you for leaving that behind, Mr. Huschenbeth. What's going on in chat? Does it still matter when you sleep as long as you get good sleep? Probably not. Although I always get cranky if I start going to sleep at 5, even if I then get a good night's sleep. So it probably doesn't matter for your health. It just matters for my personal irritability. Is there a boat station here? It does not look like it. Lake Corundum. Fishing permitted. Well, I blow and well hope it is. I don't think we've actually been to this lake before. Uh-oh. No, I've not been to this lake before. I have no recorded fish here. Let's drive on down to the water's edge. And, we'll see about picking up some fish. Oh, look, there's a boating station. He says, Bigfoot? Holy no way, get out of here. What's wrong with Bigfoot? We like Bigfoot, we stand Bigfoot. Who says, if I don't skip at least one night's sleep a fortnight, I end up getting only 2 hours a night. So, oh my gosh. Although I'm confused as to how that works. That's not quite what they said, Boom Boom, but if it makes you feel better, we can do that as well. Can I climb up on here? Cool. Yes, okay. He is playing some The Hunter Call of the Wild. With all of the chill from this game and none of the... No, hang on. With all of the prettiness of this game and significantly less chill. He says, Dizzy, from me to you, do you want this whitetail? No? I mean, it's in your game anyway. It's not like I could have it even if I wanted it. I'm not much of a trophy hunter in The Hunter, you know me. I'm just kind of there for happy wandering through the wilderness. Bim says, I got the tism. I never had one good night's sleep without the herb to help. I mean, it's not like I don't also have at least something very akin to the tism. And, okay, my sleep schedule is regularly messed up, but it's also sometimes not messed up. I don't think you can blame that all on as you call it, the tism. No fish? No fish in this here lake? Come on, gang. Come have a spoon. You love spoons. You can use them to eat your spaghetti. Game says, even the herb can't stop my brain going, oh no, F you had way too much sleep recently and I want rid. That... Okay, well... That definitely sounds uncomfortable and not very fun to have to deal with. Come on, little fishy. Come on, little fishies. I have no idea who's in here, apart from rainbow trout, just because there's always rainbow trout. I'm sure whoever you are, you want this nice little spoon We gave a spoon, it's got a hook on the end. No? No takers? None at all? Well, fine then, be that way. Try a different rod. There's someone out there, I just have to figure out who he is and what he wants. This one has a spinner on the end. While we're here, let's set up the other rod with a frog. Lots of things like frogs. Boomer says, when I was at school, I used the extra wait time to pirate Glee as it aired in the US and organize viewing parties in the common room. I'm gonna sound like a heretic for saying this, but bear with me. Is Glee any good? Like, I've heard lots of people talking about it, but I've also heard lots of people talking about Friends, and I know that that's not actually supposed to be any good. Oh. Is someone coming for it? Got him. Come here, you. Who are you? Who are you? Are you a whitefish? I think you're a whitefish. Yes! Oh, a silver mountain whitefish. Bimu says, it was at the time, it's more than a bit rough these days. Ah, okay. Who's this little guy down here? What are you? Oh, you're bluegill! What do I do for bluegill? Hang on. Bluegill.
The bluegill is a species of freshwater fish native to North America and lives in streams, rivers,
Spinnerbait.
lakes, and
Oh,
ponds.
okay. Oh, I'd love to get a bluegill, they say, while the game eats my thing, so that I have to recast it, that's fine. I wasn't expecting to see bluegill up here. I've only ever seen bluegill, like, down here-ish, although actually, I suppose we are connected by this river, aren't we? So although we're not in the same biome, we're perhaps in the same water mass. Okay. Right, let's see if I can get you to come here. Well, they are maybe a little bit close to the shore, and possibly I need to do like a short cast thing, because otherwise I'll just get whoever's out there, which is not what I'm after. Okay, when I get to 10, I'll do some stop and go. Boop. 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 Anyone interested? No one? At all? None of you? Okay, fine. That was not really a shorter cast, even though I was only at halfway up the margin. So I guess the problems with the casting in this game have not even been close to being resolved then. Maybe I'll try out something with bait on the end. Just lob some bait in. See if someone comes to nibble. Have a bit of a drink. Because I'm a little parched. Right, come on fishies, come on. It says you like the spinner, come have the spinner. Oh, is this guy coming for me? Or is he just coming? No, he's just coming to jump out of the water and have a little dance party. Fine, I guess. Oh, that was a catfish down there, I think. What were you? You just a large bluegill? I really can't tell from here. I don't think you are. Maybe you're a bass of some description. Anyway, let's... No, I do need this. I need to know what your bait preferences are. Bloodworm, redworm, hot dog. Rod menu. Bloodworm, fantastic. You're already set up. A bit sort of there-ish? Maybe? That seems like a sort of a vaguely sensible place from where the bluegill were before. This is the bit where we do have to do a bit of waiting though. I'm gonna go on mute just a sec while I take a drink. That down there is the tiniest little bluegill. I have a horrible feeling that he might be the biggest bluegill I'm going to be able to catch. What hooks do I have on me? I've got a size 8 hook. Oh, for goodness sake! Game! Oh. What did you do? You just jumped off. I didn't know there was a commit seppuku button. Okay. Right, rods. Number 4, that's not gonna happen. You can be set up with some hot dog, maybe? I did not actually need to cast that out that far. Right, reel you in, reel you in, reel you in. Place you sort of there-ish. Right, anyone want to come and... I can't believe I'm going to say this. Anyone want to come nibble on my tasty hot dog? Little fishies? Little fishies, you love this stuff apparently. Bluegill? You specifically? Sir? Sir? Hot dog for you, sir? Oh, hot dog for you, sir? Maybe? No? Okay, fine. Fine, be that way. Be that way. What the hell are you? Oh, it's gonna reset my bloody thing now, isn't it? How do I go into that menu without it resetting? Because sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. And it's very distressing. Boom says question aimed at fishes only. No, I'll happily throw that open to the wider population of Wyoming, I guess, seeing as we're here. I think I know what Clay's answer is. Oh, are you coming for me? Little fishy? Maybe? In the right direction? I think you're thinking about it. Yes, little fishy. Good, little fishy. Good. Let's the hot dog flow through you. You know, I just have to not get too excited. Strike too soon, because that would undo all of this good progress. Come on. Come on. Get a nibble. Get a nibble. Come on. Come on. Now give us a bite. Maybe? You're thinking about it. Come on, it's tasty hot dog. Oh my god, the game had a panic right as it struck, but it's fine. We got him! He's so little! But it's fine, we got him. That's the important bit. Where the hell is Bluegill on my map? There we go. Bluegill. Wonderful. Do you think we can get another one? Do I think I can get whoever that big guy was? That's really the question, isn't it? Okay. Let's put that on there. Put hot dog on here. Where do I think he was? Actually, I'm going to cast from over here again. You sir, what are you? What kind of fish are you? I really can't tell. I assume you're just a bass? I'm just so used to the Norwegian fish now from my 2 whole things spent fishing there. That I now no longer recognize a bass. If you are a bass, you'll love frogs. Maybe I should set up a frog rod. I am actually not all about that bass. At least not on this map. They're so common and they kind of bite at everything when you're trying to get something more interesting. Although, actually not today. Today they're being well behaved. Oh, I already had you set up. Oh, okay, I might need a slightly longer cast than that, actually. Yes, you're definitely a bass, aren't you? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Bass is all about that. Yes, that's definitely true. Okay, right. Largemouth bass, the least useful fish. Rod number 2. Get the hot dog out again. I can go update my map. Hello? Are you here to come bite me, sir? No, you're going somewhere else. That's fine. I wonder if size 7 is just too big of a hook for these guys. It might be, it might be. Okay. Okay, we'll go back to the old... Wait, were you coming for the stuff? Were you coming for the stuff? Or were you just nearby? No, I think you were just nearby. Hey there, little fella. Hey there, little fella. There's some tasty hot dog over here. No? Okay, right, we'll go back to the size 8 hook. Okay, little guys. Come on out, little guys. I know you'll take this, because you've done it before. Gosh, the water looks green and murky. Also, Bim Bim says this is a fun one to be in audio only mode for. I can imagine it is. I can imagine it is. I do take requests, but obviously they have to be very PG for this extremely PG stream. Oh my gosh, we've got a little catfish coming. Hello. Are you after my hot dog? You're welcome to it as well, just the same as anyone else. Although it would help if you actually, like, nibbled it. That's better. Got him. Come here, come here, come here. Boomer says, catfish after your hot dog is the worst. Isn't it just? Okay. No, I messed up. Cast in one more time. Drop it in, reel it back a little bit. We can put catfish on here. I do love me a catfish on this game. So that's very exciting. Boo says, damn, online dating. I've never been catfished in online dating. I've never had any success either, but I've never been catfished. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sleepy, sleepy, dizzy. I have had plenty of interesting conversations, including when I was an extra, someone who matched with me to be like, hey, you're down for the weekend. That means you're at that folk festival thing, right? And I was like, yes. And they were like, I also know people at the folk festival thing. And so I I met up with the person I matched with's friend, but I never met up with the person I matched with. Clearly I'm a pro at this, obviously. Is anyone coming for this hot dog? It's been in the water now, so I don't really want it. But any of you guys can have it, and that would be happy. Boomer says close enough. Well, I mean, we did dance, but we didn't dance in the Tinder sense. So, actually, did we dance? We might not even have danced. I think this hot dog is going to go unloved. Not least because my attention span isn't that high. Okay, we're going to try one more thing. And that is... Nope, not you. We're going to throw spinnerbait out there. Because the bluegill apparently also likes spinnerbait. Who says, if they weren't memorable, they can't have been too bad a dancer. I've seen them around before at previous iterations of the festival, and I know that they're not a bad dancer. And they were memorable, because they had cool blue hair. Just nothing to soothe my lonely little heart. This is getting far too sub-sorry now. We gotta go back to the fishing. Also, they live up in Edinburgh, which is... Oh, hello. Someone's coming. Come on. There we go. Blimey, you were nearly too late, little fish. Nearly too late. Oh, just a jibbing largemouth bass! Ah! That's what I mean when I say that the bass go for the things when you're trying to get more interesting fish. Rainbow trout the same. Rainbow trout are the same. Like, look, little bluegill, there. I want you. I want you, sir. You specifically. Oh, boom. You know, I've never done a maypole dance. Like, I've danced folk dancing on May Day, and I've never done a maypole dance somehow. Oh, hello. Didn't even see whoever that was. Where are you? Oh, you might be small enough to be a bluegill. Can't really see you. What are you? Oh my god, no, you're a tiny, tiny little mountain whitefish. You're a one swallow mountain whitefish. Sink. Okay, and bring him in. Come on, fishies, you can't resist. Boom says, I thought all Morris dancing had a maypole. No, 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 no. Very much the opposite. They are only loosely related. Nope, okay, right. Absolutely no one is interested in this bloody spinner. Spinner bait, sorry. Right, where's our next question mark on our list? Oh, I want to go to this one. I'm not super sure how we're supposed to get to that one. I know that there's a car valet here. So I guess we'll fast travel to there, run across the springs. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, maybe go cross country even. To the car valet. I didn't say that! Don't put words into my mouth. Or at least not unkind words into my mouth. I don't expect people who are not folk dancers to know anything about folk dancing. Because I didn't know anything about folk dancing until I happened to join a Morris dancing site. It would be very hypocritical of me. And in fact, I'm actually usually more surprised when other people do know stuff about folk dancing. Especially Scottish people, because like all Scottish people know at least a bit about folk dancing, because they get taught it in school. But they also get a little bit high and mighty about their folk dancing sometimes. Do I think this is the sort of lake? Do I think this is the sort of lake that is going to have fish in it? It's steamy, so it's definitely warm, which suggests probably not. But it's also not crazy mineral colours, which suggests that it might not be as warm. And the only real way to find out is going to be to throw something in. And I'm only going to be able to do that if I can get up on a rock, maybe? Come on, game. Throw me a bone here. Oh, come on! Let me jump! Let me jump! Ah! I need to do my elite parkour. The game is not a fan of elite parkour, it seems. There we go. Elite parkour. One more, there we go. Okay. We have parred our last core. Let's throw a thing in. See if anything comes for it. Boom says TBF fair. I said it. Then was revolted that I referred to Rochester as us. Is there a oh, I saw something out in the water there. Are fish here? Is there a problem with Rochester that I'm not familiar with? I mean, I'm not familiar with Rochester at all, so obviously I'm not familiar with whatever the problem is. Well, I guess I suppose you said it's Chavy. There's the problem, I suppose. Okay. Spinnerbait is currently attracting nobody. Oh no! Spinnerbait is currently attracting this guy. Hi there. God, you're a big old whitefish, aren't you? Blimey. Silver level whitefish. God, this map, I hadn't realised on the map this lake is a very funny shape. It's got this sort of bit sticking out into it. Boom boom. About Rochester says they think they're above the rest of Medway because they used to be a city. They've been a laughingstock since they forgot their city paperwork. I heard about that. That is a hilariously silly thing to do, and a great story. I sort of assumed that it would have been fixed. You know. Okay. Spinnerbait is out once more. Are we going to get any last minute whitefish dashing in from the sides again? Do we think? No, okay. Bimbo says no, they have to reapply. In recent years, they've tried roping all of Medway into being a city. Your use of the word roping there suggests that the rest of Medway is not particularly interested in being a city, which I thought was a sort of a no downsides kind of a situation. Ah, okay, I see. Problem being only blimey, fish. Only Rochester cares about reclaiming Rochester's lost glory, so it doesn't work too well. Ah, I see. Who's this then? Who's this then? You're another bloody rainbow trout. Oh, of course you're another bloody rainbow trout. I feel like maybe for the rainbow trout layer of this map, I should just put a big cross over the entire map, rather than putting a tiny little cross in every separate location that has rainbow trout, because they are just everywhere. Okay, one more cast, then we'll move on. We've got places to be. Oh, someone's coming. I think it's a rainbow. Pretty sure that's a rainbow. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come on, there we are. Yep, it's a rainbow. Oh, a silver rainbow though. That's nice. Okay. Oh, I dinged. I got a level up. Am I going to be able to get out of this water easily? Yes, apparently. Okay. Here, I guess, is the car valet. I'm not really sure why it's all the way out here. Oh, it's got its own boat stop as well. For this tiny little, vaguely warm lake. Okay, we nearly got all of the trailheads done. Are you a note? You are a note. You're Humphrey G. Huschenbeth number 4. Okay. get ready for some more Bigfoot fanfiction, I guess. Oh, I did have number 2. I just missed it last time. My name is Humphrey T. Huschenbeth. If you're reading this, I'm very much alive and I love to fish. Fishing was always something that eluded me. I experienced love so great, so pure, that led me to the truth and the truth set me free. Now all I want to do is purchase fishing supplies at a very affordable rate down at Taylor's Tackles. God damn it, Sophia! Oh my god, this whole thing is just an advert for your shop? Are you kidding me? Ah! This woman. This woman is going to be the death of me and every fish in the Golden Ridge Reserve. Alright, let's get Boogie Nights going. Viral marketing gone mad. It would be, apart from the fact that I'm the only one who sees her silly notes. What is this called? This is called... Oh, okay. This is called Lake Delirium. That's a great name for a lake. That's an awesome name for a lake. My god. Oh, hello. Clayton Johnson commemorative dollar. You've got your own dollar? This I have to see. No, hang on. It's this one. The Clayton Johnson commemorative dollar was first minted in soft, fuzzy-feeling felt and drawn on with stencils at Sterling Arthur Primary School in Wyoming. That's adorable. That's adorable. The coin was part of an introductory suite from young designer Ezekiel N. Johnson. It's his kid! Oh my gosh! Although the first to be available to keen collectors, since many of his prior macaroni artistry never saw widespread circulation. That's adorable! That's so sweet! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, does his kid Ezekiel know that I'm Clayton's buckaroo? Has he told him? I mean, I don't know what you would tell a child of that age. Oh, I can't have the spinner. I guess that's because it's on a different rod. Let's have the spoon. We'll try a spoon. I'm partial to a good spoon in this game. And if we've got rainbow trout, then we know we at least have some spoon takers. Who says, wait, you're spooning the child's father? It's not entirely clear, to be honest, exactly what the professional or otherwise relationship is between the player character and Clayton Johnson. Oh, hello. Someone's here. Someone's here for my thing. Yes, okay, got him. I think it's quite sweet. I choose to imagine it as being sort of a sweet, at least romance-adjacent thing. I think Clay maybe needs some of that in his life. I assume that other players are free to interpret it as they wish. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I gotta stretch. Ow. I've been sitting down too long. Oh, someone's coming for the spoon already. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Come on. Boomer says, well, the woods are the natural habitat of the queer. You're not wrong. In fact, I was speaking to a different queer only yesterday about their desire to sort of abandon it all and just go and run around technology-less in the woods for a while. Okay, the spoon is very boring because it's just getting us rainbows. So I'm going to throw out the spinner. See what that does for us. if anything. It's quite shallow in a lot of this bit. Oh, someone's coming for it straight away. Hello? Sir? Oh, it was a tiny little strike. Are you a baby fish? Let's get you over here so you don't go under the promenade. Oh, you're a white fish again. Okay, that makes sense. Boomer says, I've done off-grid camping trips. The longest one had something super wild happen in civilization. That sounds like an interesting story. Do tell. Let's put on the crankbait while Boom Boom tells the story about something wild happening in civilization. No takers for the crankbait today? Possibly no takers for the crankbait today. That's fine. I've spent too long at this lake anyway, really. We've got some moving on to be doing. And I forget where. Oh yeah, to here. That's right. Okay, let's grab the car. And away we go. Is there... It sort of looks like there's a... Not a path, but maybe like a natural way through the rocks here. Boom Boom says, I was with some proper hippies and some Scottish people in a clearing in some haunted woods. Was there a lake called Lake Delirium nearby by any chance? We were running out of water, so he sent someone to a garage for more. They came back. ... That's a hell of a ... Let's say, guess what? Like all of London is rioting. Oh, now I'm curious which London riots those were. Were they the big 2011 ones? Oh wow. Gosh, that was a while ago. I had not quite twigged that you were quite that old, Boom Boom, if you don't mind me saying. Oh, here we go. Now, this... Hang on. This here... Get out the car. Get out the car, Dizzy. This is a path, right? So why is this path not on my map? And, relatedly, why does this path not go anywhere? I have to follow it. In a sec. I'll go get in the car and drive all the way first, because I'm lazy. Yeah, the really big ones. Gosh, I sort of only have a hazy memory of the 2011 London riots. I don't even really remember what started them. Boomer says no one ever does terrific stuff from 10 plus years ago. Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. A Bigfoot doubloon $1. What's the betting that this is another unusual local coin? The Bigfoot doubloon $1 is a rare one-of-a-kind coin of unknown yet auspicious origins. The front side features a mean and angry-looking artist's rendition of Bigfoot, replete with a bitter, curled-up snarl. The back of the coin features an artist's rendition of Taylor's Tackles, a small store based in Golden Ridge Reserve. Oh my god, this woman. Oh my god. Boomer says the police shot a guy dead, and blatantly planted a gun on him. Oh my gosh. I actually hadn't realised. Because back in 2011, I was only kind of coming into my political awareness phase of my life. Being, still at secondary school and such at the time.
The legacy and history of the Native Americans in Golden Ridge Reserve is of great cultural significance to America.
This sounds like the start of a paper.
Personally. We work with many groups to help preserve and champion that legacy here at the park.
The number of times that I've written like a paper or an essay that started with the significance of XYZ topic is of great importance to the world / the scientific establishment / the economy / etc. Oh, there's something shiny up there. Or maybe there's not. Maybe there's something shiny on my windscreen? Okay, there's something shiny on my windscreen, never mind. Gotta pump up that word count somehow? Well, it's more that it's just like... You're always taught that at the start of your essay, you have to explain why the thing you've done actually, matters and why anyone should care. And so you basically have to start out by saying, this thing is really significant. Even when it's not really. Where? Is this a path still? Yeah, no, this is definitely still a path. Where is this path taking us? Hang on. Why is it not marked on the map? What I could really do with is the quad bike from the Hunter Call of the Wild, so I can actually see where I'm bloody going. Because I can't see over the bonnet of this, because we're in a standard big off-road Jeep thing. Is this the path? Has the path just sort of petered out? Is this the path? Okay, maybe the path just sort of stops here. What a weird bit of map design. Anyway, we've got other places to explore. Just a couple of them. This is one. I'm just trying to think of what the best way to get there is. Probably from here. Grab the car from here, travel down. Because I might not be able to get the car across this bridge if I start from here. I'm trying to figure out which is closer out of this place and this place. I think this one is. Oh, I forgot to Sorry, I forgot to mute when I was taking a drink there. Okie doke. Where is the car valet? At this lookout post. See, I may have scuppered myself. Oh, the car valet's all the way over there? I'll stop that. I'm going down to this one. Alright. Car. Boomer says A+ sculpting noises. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry! Sure, let's get this guy. We need to be heading north. Oh! We have a raid from Shesko. Thank you so much. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am playing some TheAngler Call of the Wild. Or possibly Call of the Wild The Angler, whichever way around it goes. How have you been doing? I hope you had a lovely stream. Why don't you let me know what you are playing? Or otherwise doing? That's the one, Boom Boom. You nailed it. Jessica says, I finished my prep for my next D&D session. So do you stream your D&D prep then? Because I do a lot of D&D prep, and I'm now stuck against this log. That's not good. I've always sort of considered, like, is this something that I can stream? But I don't feel like my D&D prep is very visually interesting. Do you make your own map? Is that a thing that you do? Sheska says the document is now 9 pages long, should last until the end of the chapter. Well, that's good. Although 9 pages for one chapter is quite a lot of prep, I feel. Unless you're actually writing a module. Sheska says I do all sorts of things. Uh-huh. I've thrown this out into the water. I have no idea what's on the end of this. So I have no idea what fish we're going to catch, if anything. Sheska says, today it was mostly only a Word document. Oh, okay. You have a nice layout, though. That is an important part of it. Oh, well, I feel excited on your party's behalf. I'm sure whatever you have planned is going to be super interesting. Is anyone coming for this? It's a bit far away, I can't really tell. There might be. That might be a fish. That was indeed a fish. Guess what? It's a bloody rainbow trout. It's always a bloody rainbow trout. I don't know why I thought it might even ever have considered to be something different. Oh, I think I have actually been to this lake before. Hang on a sec. I'm having difficulties with my map. Cisco says, I'm running a pre-made module. I've had to make more and more adjustments to it. Sometimes the things written in it simply make no sense. Oh god, yeah, I know that feeling. Although, in my case, it's partly my own fault. Because I'm also, at the same time, trying to adapt the pre-made to a custom setting. But yeah, like half the time the modules I'm running Tyranny of Dragons, which was the first one, and it was just like, you know, the plans and stuff aren't super duper great. Half the time they don't have like stats or maps or something for like a really interesting area that you think, wow, this really needs a map. Why haven't you given me one? And particularly for Horde of the Dragon Queen, it's so linear, and there's no work done at all into what happens if the party does anything other than basically read the book themselves and do what the book tells them to do. Shasko says there'll be a ton of hints for an optional thing, then 0 hints for a plot crucial thing the players would never think to do on their own. Yeah. Like, just to anecdote a little bit. My player specifically, we got to the end of chapter, I think it's 6 of Horde of the Dragon Queen, where they're supposed to follow the big bad through a portal to the next area. and all the players are sort of were quite hesitant about the idea of going to basically like a pre-prepared enemy location, especially seeing as they'd given them quite a lot of time to prepare on the other side of that portal, because they spent quite a long time doing their like infiltration thing, which hadn't gone well. And so they're like, well, why would we go through here? We're just going to be instantly stabbed. And, you know, they were right. They ought to have been instantly stabbed as soon as they went through the teleport. Why would they go there? You'd be daft to do so. And like they've been on like side quests and stuff. And I've said to them at the end of like a chain of side quests, like, you know, oh, by the way, like none of this was in the book. This was all improv stuff. They turned back to me and said, like, really? We thought this was the way you were intending for us to go. This seemed like such an obvious way for us to go and thing for us to do. It's like, nope, none of it. Absolutely none of it. But hey ho. Boom Boom is right, homebrew supremacy. But even with all the work to convert a pre-made, it is sometimes a bit easier. It's still less work. It's a lot of work being a GM. I know there's been lots of discussions sort of online about GMing and people's attitudes towards DMs and how the expectations for a DM are gradually kind of becoming higher and higher. You know, like none of my players are even willing to sort of take notes anymore. They think that I should just have like a magical memory of the entire campaign and everything that's happened. I was like, no, I was very clear at the start of the campaign. Like, one of y'all has to take notes. I said that in session 0. That was an expectation. Boom Boom says, last time I was anywhere near TTRPG discourse was when the whole lizard tits thing kicked off. What? What thing? Is this just about how, like, reptiles shouldn't have memories? Or... Seska says, beginning with I trusted blindly in a lot of the things but can't to say, it has properly squandered that trust. I was quite lucky, I at least didn't go into it with that illusion, because I'd read a few articles previously about other people working with Tyranny of Dragons to like make it work, basically. And there's lots, because it's the first module that they released, there's lots of good player-made resources out there for improving your Tyranny of Dragons experience. Jessica says, I think you may have overestimated how big that discourse was, because I've never heard of it. Yeah, I agree. Jessica says, the thing is, I started running this module and it was new. Ooh. Which module is it, do you mind if I ask? Absolutely nothing is biting this minnow at all. I guess no one wants to know. Maybe there's no minnow feeders here. I think there's lake trout in this lake. I think I've come here for lake trout previously. Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Oh yes, no, you have told me about this, and I have forgotten. I think every time, for which I apologise. And this is the other reason why my players shouldn't be relying on me to know what happened in previous sessions, because I really just don't. He asks, can you buy better cars? You can buy different coloured cars. I don't believe that there are different models of car, although, to be fair, it's been a couple of updates since I last looked. We are heading onwards to our actual destination. Chesko says, I'm taking the wheel fully now, it's going to be fun. I hope so. The idea of Oh. Oh my gosh! A new collectible! We haven't seen one of these in like 3 streams. Okay, no dialogue, that's fine. Yeah, the idea of a Feywild campaign without much guidance sounds lightly terrifying. Because it's not like there's much material out there that talks about what the Feywild is like in the first place. You know, if you're doing something like, let's say, Tyranny of Dragons, and you don't feel like the module is guiding you enough, there is at least, 50 years of Forgotten Realms material that you can draw on if you need to find something. Whereas the Feywild? Who's written about the Feywild? Shesko says, we've already had a side quest into the Feywild Underdark, cool concept, based on Norwegian fairy tales. To my player's utter delight, I am stuck. Is that the path? Or is this the path? This is the path. Cheska says they were interested in the book because they wanted more info on the Feywild. Well, yes, I suppose. Oh my god, I'm not sure what way I'm supposed to be going here. Do I just overland it to like up here? I'll just set a waypoint and just drive. Oh, there's a lake here apparently. Wait, is this the path? Okay, this is the path. This is the path. We're gonna stop at the lake.
Hello, Buck, it's Clay.
Oh.
Just getting in at Ruby River Range if you need me. Got you down here.
Catch you down there, Clay. Boomer says, Feywild stuff is always fun. It was not so nice having to hide my bag in the Feywild. What was in your bag? Or possibly what was your bag made of? Okay, let's have a look at the old grizzly bear. This is only our second figurine. The grizzly bear, Arctos horribilis, sometimes known as simply the grizzly, is a subspecies of the brown bear native to North America. On average, the grizzly goes up to be 200 centimeters long and 130 to 360 kilos in weight. Despite being similar to black bears in many respects, the grizzly tends to be more muscular in the shoulder regions and have claws up to twice as big, reaching up to 10 centimeters in length. My gosh. It's a big old bear. Right, what have I got on here? Oh, a spoon. Okay. Let's try a frog. Oh, sorry, Boomer says it was so nice not having to hide my bag in the Feywild. I completely misread that. Spent much of my time in the material plane in a rucksack that had my bag of holding it. Yeah, you've mentioned being inside your rucksack before. Oh, hello. Come here, fishy. Come on. Come on. Come on, fishy. Bloody rainbow trout. They should have named this reserve after the rainbow trout. There's so bloody many of them here. Okay, let's try a spinner. Alright, that's probably the least likely to catch a rainbow trout out of all of the lure fishing lures that I own. Boom Boom has said something, or someone has said something in chat, and I can't see it because I actually got my map over my chat window and I'm in the middle of fishing. This is a disaster. I'll be with you in a sec, chat. Hang on. I don't think anyone's going to bite anyway. No, okay, no one's interested. Right. Who says, it wasn't my rucksack. It had long been established the bag had been sewn into the front of my pants, so nobody could take it. I see. So my pants, holding the bag, holding me, were in the rucksack. Right? Okay. I will confess to being very slightly lost as to why this was considered necessary. I hope you don't take that the wrong way. An excellent question, Chaskor. Doom is it's just raising more questions than answers. Oh my god! Okay, you know how I said this was the least likely to catch a rainbow trout? Well, never mind. But at least it caught a bloody good rainbow trout. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll try one more, and then I'll throw out a jerkbait, I guess, because I've got some of them on me. So I might as well have at least one cast with them. Boom says, I was incredibly wanted. Also, in incredible want of gold and immigrants. Okay. I suppose that makes sense to hide in a bag of holding. My party do a lot of shenanigans involving hiding some of them in a bag of holding. I honestly kind of feel like they should have ruled it that the bag of holding is just airless, so you can only hide in there for like very short amounts of time. You know, however long you can hold your breath for. I think that would have made it feel less busted. Ah, I see. Deck of many things. Okay. All problems about this story have suddenly been resolved with a single phrase. Okay, yeah. Good grief. I mean, the deck of many things is great fun if you're willing to, like, roll with it as a DM and just accept that it's going to utterly derail everything. Okay, right. So now that we've found the path again, more by luck than judgment, hopefully we should be able to follow it until we get to our actual proper destination. Boomer says the limit is 15 minutes. I was sort of half clipped, half clinging to the actual rucksack. Yeah, but 15 minutes is so long. You know, like, if you're an IRL person, you'd definitely be uncomfortable sitting in a bag of holding for 15 minutes. But it's just it. Like, 15 minutes is plenty of time to carry you past like a guard checkpoint or, you know, whatever other thing you need to sneak people through. Or hold a prisoner in
Ridge Reserve.
if you need to
What's his
carry
name,
bodies.
Well, this one dates all the way back to the late 18th century. French trappers named the park Crête d'Or.
Have you not told us that before, Clay? I feel like I knew that already. Weird. But yeah, Crête d'Or, meaning, I suppose, Golden Crest, perhaps? That's the sort of the main lake that we're looking at over now. It is very pretty. It is undeniably very pretty. Drop on the car. Bonk, I missed. Okay, where to? Where is our next undiscovered location? Down here, I guess. Actually, there's a couple down here. Let's start with this one. Oh, actually, before I do this, I'm going to go back to our main location, as we were just looking at it. We can actually visit Bloomin' Sophia Taylor of Sophia Taylor's Bloody Tackles. There she is. Hi there.
Evening. In the mood for a bargain?
Yeah, I actually want to buy one of
What
your
piques your interest?
cars. Oh my god, local souvenirs. This is new. Oh, I guess there's a new. This reserve only Jeep skin. That's cool. Um, Sophia, why do you own these? Why do you own these, Sophia? There's a new boat skin that might actually look better than any of the existing boat skins, because all the boat skins I've got are kind of pretty naff. There's a police jeep if you want to be a cop. Right, sure. Buy vehicles. Cars. E? E, cars, there we go. What have we got? A slightly different yellow one. This one looks kind of cool, and it's not that expensive actually. Like, compare, this car costs 1,000 coins, but the local car costs 25,000 coins. I mean, it's a cool look. I'm not sure it's a 25,000 coin cool look. What else is there? There's a Golden Ridge top. I could dress up as Clay. Campaign cover. I don't know what that means. Oh, we gotta do that, surely. I'll come back to the hat. I'll think about the hat. Top. Oh my god, I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I've got loads of colour variations of that, apparently. Oh, I don't know, actually. Maybe I'll go back to one of these. I quite like this. I quite like that. I said I was going to cosplay as Clay, but I'm actually now having second thoughts. I might keep the Golden Ridge trousers. What gloves do I have? I quite like those. Crypt Keeper. Okay. Let's see what other gloves she has. Oh, I think we're in like sunset mode.
I'll be over here.
She's gone very slightly soft focus. Gloves. Ooh. I'm probably not going to wear those straight away, but they look cool. Those also look cool. Those also look cool. Am I spending my money wisely? Never. Oh, I can use the forest camo. Okay, gloves. Gloves, gloves, gloves. What gloves look best? So that's probably the one I'm going to go with. I do quite like those. Oh, those are so scary. I do kind of love it though. Do I have a scary colour top to go with it? No. Where the hell are the red ones that I just bought? There we go, Crypt Keeper Crimson Red. Sure, we're gonna go with that for now. I'm gonna look to see if she has any scary colour tops that might match the orange. Buy a barrel. Tops. That's kind of nice, but not Larry. Where's the fish? Boring. Oops, no, I want the long sleeve tops. That's kind of about the right scariness. That's definitely something I could go for. Oh, and this one matches the other crazy gloves, so I'll have that. That's interesting. It's a bit expensive. Now we've got like coats. I could have a crazy coat. Ah, I see. So this matches the blue gloves that I had as well. Alright. I'll consider the different top. With the scary orange gloves, if I can find them. Wow, my shoulders actually glitched through the sweatshirt in that animation. Oh my god, they look so bad. I love it. They really shoulder the way through. That's atrocious chess score. That's like me worthy. Alright. Okay. So we had a look at the car customization. I wasn't thrilled by any of them. But we got some new clothes instead. I don't know, maybe I should have got the interesting car. But it was a lot of coins. I'm gonna get out the Groove Buster again, because this is just my favourite skin. We are travelling west from here. Across the bridge. Right, this is about to get a little bit spooky as we go up, but that's fine. There we go, not too bad. Up and over. Now see, this is a nicely marked path that we can find. This is much better. We are only going at sort of about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Which isn't the fastest travel time we could have hoped for. Lost the path for a second, but we found it again. Is this our first junction? Or is this the actual place we're going? I'm not really sure. I can't see anything over the bonnet. Oh my god. What's that? Oh, there's like a proper lake in front of me. Hang on, let's go have a look at this. Oh my god, there's a proper lake like right here as well. Okay, well, it is a fishing game. I'm sure I can stretch myself to casting out for a fish. Hey there, anyone want a spinner? Anyone want a spinner? It's getting to night time, so there might be a few more whitefish around. Not that we've had any trouble finding whitefish so far today anyway, but it might be nice. Come on gang. Come have a nibble. Please, pretty please. Pretty pleased with a little fishy on top. Okay, I guess no one here really likes spinners then, do they? That's the mood I'm getting. I also apologize if you can't see anything. I also can't see anything. We're just sort of waiting for... Oh, hello! Here comes someone. I was going to say, we're waiting for like my in-game torch to sort of come on and actually light things up, because I don't have manual control over it. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are on the map. We're over there. Boom Boom says, people have some weird false dichotomies. Just walked past some starey teens. Hang on, I'm gonna switch my baits over to like a... Let's go for a frog, sure. One asked the others, is that a girl or a man? And I'm honestly just spun out by the bizarre phrasing. Yeah, people. People gotta people sometimes, unfortunately, even if we wish they wouldn't. I personally have never peopled once in my life, and I never intend to. And I think that's something that we should all commit ourselves to doing. If anything even tries to bite this, will I know? Will I even see it in the dark? Well, I'm sorry that happened, Boom Boom. It's never fun getting... I was going to say misgendered. I don't know if asking one or another counts as a misgendering, but it certainly is a gendering. And honestly, even being gendered at all is usually never that fun for me. So I do feel for you. There is someone following my frog, I think. Amazing. It's a rainbow trout. I can't see it, but it's going to be a rainbow trout. Oh, and surprise, surprise, I can see it, and it's a rainbow trout. There we go. Get better fish, game! Or at least different fish. Alright. I said I was going to try the jerkbait in the last place, and I never did. What's the smallest jerkbait I have? Oh, I've got a size 7 popper as well. I can throw a popper into the water. We'll try the jerkbait first, though. Do you sink? Yes, you're a sinking one, okay. We have now skipped through sort of delightfully red and into just straight up pure blackness in terms of the lighting conditions. This actually is going to be really good for catching lightfish if I want some. I could switch back to the spinner. I suspect this jerkbait though is going to be significantly too large a mouthful for anyone who lives up here. There was one place where I found like particularly big rainbow trout consistently. I can't, unfortunately, for the life of me, remember where that was. They might take this, but I suspect a little pond like this isn't going to be so much. Oh, oh, is that someone? There's a few tiny little light-colored pixels. Maybe. Maybe. Hello! Who are you then? Come here. Come here, friend fish. Oh, you're not that big. Don't know why I bothered, really. Oh well. We gave it a go. Nice shot of my my Jeep in the background there. I should park in artistic places more often, obviously. Oh, excuse my throat. Good grief, sorry about that. Right. On, headlights on. Up the mountain we go. Ouch, that was most of a tree. Hang on. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going past this, okay. Oh my god. Right. And from here, I need to turn right. Brake as we go over the hill so that I don't go tumbling off the other side is always a good idea. Oh my god! That's fine. We were sideways and in the air, but it's fine. I could give offensive driving lessons in this game if I wanted to. Right, I think this is like one of the last ones.
Name in English as Golden Ridge Reserve. I quite like the old moniker, but hey, the new one's not too shabby.
Okay. I think that's our last lookout tower. Although I'm sort of vaguely surprised there wasn't a thing that popped up finishing them all. We've just got this place and this place to go. I assume they're going to be our last trailheads. I could carry on the mountain path to get to here. It might be a little trickier, but we'll give it a go. Oh, not quite off the edge of the mountain. Trees, don't hit the trees, don't go off the cliff, and we're fine. Back to normal driving. We've only got about 20 minutes to go before wrap-up time. I think I'm going along this path. Yes. Hopefully that should be enough time for us to just explore these final waypoints. Then if and when I come back to Golden Ridge Reserve, it'll just be to do, like, quest stuff. Oh, I didn't do the challenges. I didn't activate any of the challenges, did I? I probably still have time to catch 2 rainbow trouts, actually. That seems more likely than most. Sure, any 7 fish, that won't happen. And any 5 bronze rank fish, that probably won't happen either. 8 gold rank fish, or 40 total fish, or 25 golden trout. None of things are gonna happen. Anyway. On we go. We might get one of those done. We might get the 2 rainbow trout quests done. if we find some water on the way. Come on, little car, come on. You can manage. I know you're not technically supposed to be here, but you'll do fine, I promise. Oh my god. This is a mountain pass like no other. Geesh. Ugh. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I've lost the path. I can only assume it goes this way because there's nowhere else for it to have gone. There we go. Okay, and now back down the other side. Preferably not too quickly. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! My heart just dropping out of the bottom of my stomach IRL there as we take a couple of leaps. Ow. That's fine, a good crash to slow us down every now and again helps us remain in control of the vehicle. Okay. We're nearly there. Across the bridge. Oh, this will be a good place to stop and grab our 2 rainbow trouts. Yeah, right. What have I got on the end here? No, I don't want that. Oh, big pardon, I don't want that. Grab the frog. I like the frog. Right, yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. You gotta be quick though. I don't have super long to sit around here. Oh, here comes a fish. He's on the hook. It's a rainbow trout. There we go. Okay. 1 rainbow trout. 1 out of 2. And that might be also 1 out of 5 for our bronze fish, I think we had. Yeah, 1 out of 5 bronze fish. If we're consistently catching bronze rainbows, I might catch 5 bronze rainbows here, just because it shouldn't take us that long. But only if. Only if.
Hey, Buck, I'll be down the Emerald Lake Plateau outpost in a flash if you need me. See you there.
Gotcha, Clay. Well, on the other hand, if that was the only rainbow that this place had to offer us, then we won't be doing that, will we? Is it because I didn't say here fishy, fishy, fishy? Is that what the problem was? Do I need to say here fishy, fishy again? Well, there's a little fish down there. Just where the collar, the cuff of my sleeve is. I think it's disappeared now. I'll try off the other side of the bridge. See if there's help down that way. Then maybe I'll throw out a line with some eggs on it, because eggs are generally a surefire way to catch trout. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Trying to jump and move forward in this game is really difficult. A lot more difficult than it has any right to be. Oh, blimey, that was quick. Yeah, it's another rainbow. That's our quest on... He might be moderately large, based on how much he was fighting. Yeah, moderately large. Okay. If we get another one on this cast, we'll try for our 5 bronzes here. If not, then we'll abandon this bridge. Which looks to be the case. No, okay, little fishies don't want to know. That's fine. Right, back to the car. Where are we going? Down here. Uh-oh, that's a tree. Oh, that's a log. Ow, no. Ow, that's also a tree. That's fine. We didn't break anything. Bonk. Yeah, it stopped telling us what number we're at for things. Like, do you not know how my little brain chemistry feedback things work? I need you to tell me that I've got 23 out of 23 or whatever. I also need a collectible. Ah, there it is. Bundle of notes. Delivery receipt. Delivery receipt. Oh my god. Taylor's Tackles from Sam Spookalot's Costume Emporium. Hey, I'm sorry it seems you weren't home. We left your Halloween costume with huge feet in your safe place behind the counter. Thanks, SSCE Courier. Oh dear. Oh dear. For those who might not know, there are Bigfoot tracks that you can find around the map, which have been created by a mysterious person who we don't know officially. All right. We're off to Big Percy, which is the name of this trailhead. I think they all have names, actually. So that one we were just at is Mallard's Step. Where have we also visited? We visited Jagged Dewdrop. Jagged Dewdrop today. I think we started out from Eaton Sheep. Great names, great names. Okay. Groove Buster. Bust you out. Boom, boom. What way are we headed? We're headed north. Oh, I was expecting like a splash noise when we drove through the water and I didn't get one. Well, okay. This is it. This is our last journey, and then we've got everything on the map, I think. Actually, that's not true. We have to unlock unlockable water bodies. Or not unlock them, but like some of the water bodies are tracked and numbered. Most of them aren't, and I don't know the rhyme or reason behind which ones are, but we can check those off our list if we ever want to. But for now, we are mostly just... Uh-oh, driving along, not into the water. Stopping at this lake, because why not? We're here to catch fish after all. See, this is very weedy. It feels like the kind of place that could have catfish in it, which is why I want to try the frog. Because as mentioned previously, catfish are my favourite fish in this map. They are also nocturnal, so I'd expect to see them out more right now than at any other time of day. If one of them bites though, I'll have no idea because I can't see where my little frog lure is at all. He's just somewhere out there. I guess being very unsuccessful. Well, somebody's out there. Somebody who's a jumper, which is, let's be honest, gonna be a rainbow trout. Well, I think the rainbow trout is going for the frog. Boom. Boom Boom says, I always thought catfish's barbels made them look a bit fresh. A bit fresh? A bit French. Makes sense that they like frogs. it is a bit sort of French moustache-like, I guess. Their little dangly face bits. I've always found them to be quite charming. Actually, pretty much all species of catfish I've found to be quite charming. I sort of threw it out again, thinking, oh, well, I might find a rainbow bite. Oh, there's a whitefish down there. We could take a whitefish, yeah? Okay, I'll swap to the spinner and try for a whitefish. If we have more luck with whitefish than we do with rainbows, then we might actually get our quest done for today. Who says they're just some dopey little French water buddies. That's so sweet and adorable. Come on, guys, you know you like this. Really? Absolutely no one? None of y'all are into this? Come on, fishy gang. I can see you're right down there. Don't pretend like this isn't the best food you've ever had. Well, it's not really food, but it's pretending to be food. Can't believe these fish. Really? Absolutely no one? No one is interested at all? Okay, fine. Fine, I get the picture. I'll move on. I'll just go and finish my checklist. Would it have killed you to give me that extra, like, 50 experience? Grumble, grumble. Okay, right. Car. We're literally going 500 meters. It will not take us very long. Doke. There's some funky stuff going on with reflections, which is probably because I turned the reflection quality down. So that's my fault. But we are nearly there. We've nearly seen all that there is to be seen. The last one. Bonk! We did it. We did it. We found everything. What does the sign say? Oh, it's just telling us where we are. There's not even any, like, text for finding all of the trailheads? Boring. Oh, we've got the start of a novel, though. Let's read this. I bet it's better than the start of my novel. I saw her on the first day of summer, her skin reflecting the sun in a technicolor barrage of beauty as she rose from the water. I had never felt anything like this before. I was struck by lightning atop the apex of existence, the pinnacle of being. This is what great musicians composed ballads about, the substance of which poets etched sonnets into eternity. I had to be with her. Hank! Hank! Rang out Jack's voice. It sounded so distant he could have been in another plane of being, but he was almost startlingly... I think this means startlingly, but it does say startlingly. He was almost startlingly corporeal. Hank! Hey, stop daydreaming! Come on, the storm's rolling in! Reluctantly, I packed my gear and threw one last look over my shoulder to where I'd seen her on the other side of the lake. But all that remained was her afterimage, the lingering bittersweet taste of a life once lived. Okay, it might not be better than mine. But there we go. That's everything. I've found and seen everything. So what I'm going to do is, as the sun rises on Golden Ridge Reserve, I'm going to come and stand over here and do a little bit of wrap up. I'm going to lob my old line out into the water, because that's a good way to make sure that my wrap up gets interrupted. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I'm casting. We'll find out, I guess, if anything bites. But yeah, I want to say thank you everyone so much for watching. If you have been here with me on Twitch, please do remember to drop a follow if you haven't already. I know Yi was in chat earlier getting very excited about my follow numbers, and they are going in the right direction, which is awesome. Big thanks to Shaskor for the raid, and for sticking around afterwards, as well as to Boom Boom and Yi for being around in the chat. It's always so lovely to have people about to talk to and bounce off of. It's my favourite thing about streaming. Oh my god, somebody's coming. Ah! Did I get him? I got him! Like I said, the surefire guaranteed way to make sure you get interrupted. My goodness. Shall we see what he is, and then I'll say goodbye. Oh, he's a little whitefish. Hey there, little friend. A silver rank whitefish. Yeah, I'm going to be off now. I do have 4 people here with me, so I'm going to have a little look-see and see if there's anyone around who I might like to raid. Let's have a look. Boom says, "Tara, yes, indeed. Goodbye to everyone." All right. There's a few other people playing The Angler. I'm gonna drop you over with one of them. Original Solace. Who I know nothing about. Please do make yourselves known to them. Say hi. Be very well behaved. And I will see you all, hopefully, next time. Tomorrow is Pokemon. Saturday will probably be a puzzle game. I'm considering Thomas was alone. Until then, ta-ra. Bye! Bye!
Your unique situation. We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. You have much to learn.
We leave our legacy in your hands.